Hi guys, as a beginner, you want to start with a moisturizer regardless of your skin type, and I like to use this Mismetics Moisture Bomb. Afterwards, you want to use a primer, and this one has a beautiful mattifying and velvety finish, and it also has this sticky effect. Just look at that, everything is going to stick. So I'm going to be using this Beauty by AD foundations. I mixed both of them to get my shade, and I'm going to use a damp sponge to blend it out. You can use the egg looking sponge, but I prefer this triangular sponge. Then I'm going to be using some cream blush. You can skip this step if you are not sure of how well you can blend it, because it can go from zero to disaster real quick. For concealer, you only need one if you're a beginner, and then you want to highlight underneath your eyes to bring more light and life under your eyes, and then your mustache area, your nose bridge, your forehead, and your chin. And then you take the other corner of the sponge where you did not use to apply foundation, and then you blend out the concealer. And I like to extend it to the top of my brows just because I don't highlight the top of my brows, so this helps give that brightness. Then I blend the bridge of my nose before I blend under my eyes. And after I'm done blending, sometimes you can notice that there's a harsh line on the edges. You can just take the foundation part of the sponge and use it to blend out the harsh lines, just like I'm going to do on my nose. This also acts as a nose contour for me. Then I'm going to take Beauty by AD setting powder, and I'm going to use that part of the sponge, or for this look I'm going to be using this triangular sponge I just got. So first off, you want to tap some of the setting powder and then reduce all the excess, because I noticed that this powder has a mattifying effect, and going in with too much can easily just make your face look cakey and too dry. And if you're not sure you tapped off enough, just put the rest on your palm like that, and whatever is left on your sponge can then go underneath your eyes and set. And then you can add more setting powder as you see fit. Now I also like to go in and set my smile lines, and then I set my mustache area, I set my forehead and my chin as well. As you can see, I'm taking my time to set, not big. Then that little corner of the sponge, I can use it to set my nose bridge, because the nose bridge also gets oily and my face is snatched. So then I take this powder palette and that shade of powder, and then I blend out the rest of my face, leaving out the blush area. So all these parts are the parts where setting powder did not reach. And I'm going to also use my powder to contour my nose. You know, I always rave about an eyeshadow palette that can double up as a blush palette. So I took this shade and then I used it to blush my face. Then I went into my contour kit and then I used it to shape my face as well. Then I came in to use my eyebrow pencil that also has a spoolie on the other end. This brow pencil is from DD Beauty, and I like it because it glides on really smoothly. It's even way pigmented than this. I think the light kind of shaded it out. But then after drawing my brows, I'm just going to use the brush at the other end to blend it together. Then I'm applying some eyebrow gel. It's from the same brand, DD Beauty. Then, as you know, my trusty round flat brush for concealing my eyebrows with some concealer as well. The concealer is just kind of the same shade I used underneath my eyes, and then I patted it down to give a perfect base for eyeshadow. Now I'm going to use this light shade from my contour kit to set my brow bone, just to make sure that the concealer doesn't look too wet. Then I'm putting this setting powder under my eyes to bake and to catch fallout from the eyeshadow. And this is also me applying eyeshadow base to my eyelid before I go in with my eyeshadow. These are the shades I'll be using for this eyeshadow look. First, I'm going to be going in with a fluffy blending brush to just shape my eyes using a brown shade. Then I took a dense blending brush as well, and then I used it to apply a darker brown shade to the outer eye corner. Then I also went in with black before I went in with the nude shade in the inner eye corner. This is just a very simple look that will look good on those who have hooded eyes or any eye shape at all, because I just wanted something universal for all eye shapes. And then afterwards, I took like a pencil brush and then applied black and brown to my lower lash line. Then I took this gel liner from Younger Beauty and I did a very thin liner on my top lash line, and then I'm also going to apply mascara. If you're not a lashes person, after you apply mascara you're good to go. But you know me, I have to pop on the lashes because they make so much of a difference. So after applying the lashes, I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to dust off all that setting powder from under my eyes, and you can see how it just slides right off my skin. Then you want to go back and press your real and false lashes so that it will feel comfortable and to last. Then you apply some setting spray to hold everything together and to reduce the appearance of too much powder. Then I'm using this brush to apply some highlighter just lightly, but I need extra glow. So I took this loose highlighter from So Pro Cosmetics and I'm using it to increase more glow on my cheek. And afterwards I'm just going to go in with my lipsticks, and these are the shades I'll be using. So I'm going in with the brown first to contour my lips and to give it shape. And then afterwards I'm going to go in with the lighter brown as a transition between the brown and the nude, that's the dark brown. And then afterwards I'm going to go in with nude. Nude is kind of like a pinky nude shade, and you want to blend them almost immediately because they are matte, and once they dry they can't move. So then I'm just going to pack my hair my little cute twists, and I was just wondering how best they would look for this look. Afterwards I kind of looked at myself and I was like, let's add some gloss. I love gloss. Like, gloss just makes everything better. So I applied this lip gloss from So Pro Cosmetics, and that's the final look. Let me know what you think of this look and if you'll be trying it in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. If you're confused about half the products I used in this video, you can watch my video about makeup products and their uses. I'll put the card right above and in the description. See you in my next video. Bye.